This is your host, Coach Frenchy. Today we have a couple of news around the NHL, most for the junior hockey players, and also what's going on in the NHL about the upcoming season. If we're going to have another season for the 2020 and 2021, and finally, the part of number three of this daily show today, I'm going to give you my ranking of the goalie tandem duo by team in NHL. Yesterday we did the ranking 31 to 21, and today I'm going to go part two with the 20 to 11. So I'm going to finish this daily show today to doing the duo goaltender. Obviously, my co-host Michael De Villano is not here today, and but we're going to see him next Monday. I'm pretty sure. So, welcome back again. If you are new on this daily show, we invite you to share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called the Hockey Nation Live Show. So let's move on to the news of an NHL. And honestly, we have a few around the league, and let's start with the two players not going to play next season for the upcoming World Junior Championship. We have Jack Hughes and also Alexis Lafreniere. Both team, the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers, mentioned yesterday about the fact those players doesn't going to participate and play for their respecting country team, the team. Honestly, Lafreniere with Canada and Hughes with USA team. So this is a big loss. You know, some expert. I was listening yesterday. Brian Burke, ex former general manager in NHL, and he now works with Sportnet, and also he just write a book about hockey. I think I would suggest to read it. It's really good. Anyway, Burke mentioned he was not a great with the both team. They should let them play that championship because that's unique. It's different. They play against the best of the best. It's just improve and get those players better. Obviously, the NHL team, Rangers and Devil, decide to keep their player not play for the upcoming WGC. So that's the news for them. Let's move on to the next one, and we have Tim Shuffle. He's going to play junior for this 2021 for his country. He was, drafted by the Ottawa Senator. He is getting great with his surgery. He should be ready the next couple of days and play at the end of the month. So and then he's going to come back and play also with Ottawa Senator. Pretty sure he's going to make the NHL team with them, and will be maybe, he's maybe one. He's going to maybe become the rookie of the year and win the trophy, the Calder Trophy. Talking about news around, let's move on with the fourth overall pick just after shuffle. It's a Lucas Raymond from the Detroit Red Wings. Decide to play for Sweden. He was invited, and I'm pretty sure he's going to make the team. We did not hear anything about Steve Eiserman or the Red Wings about the fact they don't want him to play. So I'm pretty sure Raymond is going to participate at this tournament at the end of the month and at Edmonton in Canada. So good news, more players young age going to participate. Better the play is going to be, and to watch will be great for the hockey fans. The next one, it's Marco Rossi, 9 overall pick for the Minnesota Wild. Rossi played in the OHL for the Ottawa 67. Have a great year last season, and we thought he will maybe go overall NHL draft overall pick a little bit earlier, but I'm sure Minnesota is happy to have him. He's really a great scorer, great sniper. He's going to represent his country I don't know if you know, but he's from Australia, so he's going to be play for them for the upcoming uh, World Championship Junior. So it'll be very interesting to watch him, see him, what he can do. And after we have other league, other news, and let's start with Gary Bettman, the president of NHL. There are right now a lot of discussion between team and also for players to see what is next. That we just want to remind you the NHL owners request to have more money refer about for from the players. They have an agreement a couple of weeks a month ago about they are accept what the owners ask in July, I believe. Now they want to change. The owners request an extra $300 million. The players are upset. They are disagree with that, and we don't know the next. 12 owners in NHL from Brand Burke and Elliot Freeman mentioned they don't want to play next season. They will ready to cancel the season. Listen, if the NHL is coming back, whatever is 48 games, 68, 60 game, whatever it is, they're going to lose an average of 50, $60 million if they don't play. If we said today the NHL they skip the season, it's over, they move back to September 2021 and they're going to start the following season. What happening? The owner is going to lose only $15 million. So they're going to make $35 million in their pocket. They don't want to lose. So that's what's going on for the owners. On the flip side, the players are upset. They not want to defer their money. They are upset about the fact the owners changing their mind, and they have no parity between the older players, the younger players. Some want to come back and play, some doesn't want to play. Um, and I think that's not going to be great if we don't have a hockey season. I think if nobody win at the end of the day about that. We know the TV contract, NBC Sport, everything like that. We understand Rogers. It's a lot of people involved with that outside just the players going to be, touched by this. Just give you an example. Tampa Bay and the Toronto for the last couple of weeks lay off many employees of their staff right now because they cannot first to pay them. Secondly, they don't know if you have a season. So it's really a difficult time right now. We know COVID create makes right now, but at the end of the day, we have to go through that situation. Hopefully, it will be for the best. And also, some team are willing to play outside many games. Seven of them, Nashville, Anaheim, Boston, they talk about this. Winnipeg, they talk me to make more home game outside with fans. Is it good, bad? I don't know, but that's something we need to follow up closely. Now, when then the manager of Carolina mentioned yesterday, he expect a decision very soon for the NHL. So expect this part. We now at that moment we have December 4th. Yeah. So we are December 4th, and I really believe it's too late now to start January 1st. So what we hear is maybe they're going to start more in the middle of January, maybe end of January. More they wait, less game they're going to play, less money the players are going to make at the end of the day. So we'll see what's happening. It's something we have to follow up and see. We're going to bring to you guys Hockey Nation Live Show, going to bring the breaking news and any news around the league. Soon we know we're going to come back live or going to recording for you. The next one, and that's the last one news in NHL, is ex-veteran player Jay Baumeister, the St. Louis Blues would like to have him to become a scout or be a staff member on the hockey operation for the team. So they would love to have him around. We'll see happen. You know what happened with him last season. Um, I think it was last February, maybe earlier. Um, he was sit on the bench and he completely lost everything, fall, and we thought he had almost die. Honestly, it was a very sad news and around the league, and they have to stop the game and everything. So glad he's doing well. Great, he's a great person, great father, great family, great husband. So we wish the best for him. Hopefully, at least he's going to stay around the league if he's going, he's not playing anymore in NHL. So that's the last news around the league for NHL. But I want now to move on to the last one. Um, is the last one's all about the goalie ranking. We want to talk about for ranking number 20 to 11. If you follow me or you follow the Hockey Nation live show, we talk about this. We did part number 1. I believe it was yesterday or the day before. You can go on your YouTube channel, click on our video. You can review um, our part number 1, 31 to 21. And today we're going to go to 20 to 11 today. So it'll be very interesting. We're going to see the video. I created this video earlier, and I'm going to go through this talking to you about our ranking for the goaltender, the best tandem goalies in NHL 2021, 2020, and 2021. I select myself. I believe leave your comments below this video. Tell us about this. What is going to be your ranking? If you agree with my choice, if you not agree, we would like to hear from you. Number 20, we have the Anaheim Ducks, and we know who is one of the best top 8 goalies in NHL is the veteran Facilion John Gibson. Um, he's a number one. He's really strong. He go in 80% of the game for the Ducks last season. Unfortunately, we don't know he's going to be his backup. Their Mailer is not going to be back with them. Last season, they have 20 wins, 26 loss, save percentage of .904 and a 3.00. Gibson bring a lot to that team. He's one of the big icon for them. He's one of the all-star players in the NHL. Been there for many years with the Ducks, and we know what's going on with the Ducks. They try to rebuild a little bit their team, and we'll see what's going happening with them for the upcoming season. Number 19, we have to go with the New Jersey Devils. First of all, they signed the UFA Corey Crawford, ex-Chicago Blackhawks, winner of 3 Stanley Cup. Crawford bring experience. He's going to helping Mackenzie Blackwood, young goaltender in NHL. I think he has a great match here. Crawford last year played 40 games. Mackenzie played 47 games. Great save percentage of .915 versus .917. And both have 2.77. I believe Blackwood's going to get maybe 65% of the game, and Crawford's going to be maybe 35% of the game. But really great duo, one of the best in the NHL, I believe, on that part. San Jose still has missing a couple of pieces to be one of the top 12 in the NHL. But I think they have with a new, like Hughes and Ursheiser, Subban is still there, Palmieri, and veterans that lack over there. And they can be really close to make the playoff. With 2 great goalies, I believe they can do it. Number 18, the Carolina Hurricanes. They come back with the same goaltender like last season. We talk about Pete Mashreck and also Jimmy Reimer. Both of them, is maybe one area where the Carolina maybe have to get better, and they have a great, strong team, great coach with Brandon Moore, great forward, great defenseman with Slavin, how. But I think they need to get a little bit more consistency from the goalie. They have a good game average per game, 2.69 and 2.66, but still, I believe to be the top 5, top 6 in NHL as a team, Carolina maybe need solid goaltender number one in NHL. Again, I'm not said they are not great. I just said they are good, but maybe to get the difference to get there, that's maybe that's fun about this. Number 17, we talk about the New York Rangers. New York Rangers have a new, not new goaltender, but they decide to let it go and finish the relationship with the veterans, um, Henrik Lundqvist, and they decide to go with the two youngest NHL goaltender. And we talk about solid goaltender, about Sharkus Shesterkin, Igor Shesterkin he can become one of the top 10 goalies in NHL very soon. And then Alexander Gorgiev uh, have a good year, but not like he was before. Uh, game uh, average is 3.04. I think it's a little bit high, but you have a great save percentage of 0.914. So that's pretty good for him. But I think the number one is going to be Sharkus goaltender for the Rangers. He's the future for that team, and we'll see what's happening. Number 16, the Vancouver Canucks. And this is a really surprise. First of all, they did not sign their UFA goaltender number one for many years, Max Strom. They let him go, and he signed with the Calgary. On the flip side, they signed the UFA goaltender, ex-Washington Capitals, uh, you know, Olby. Was there for many years with the Washington, won the Stanley Cup a couple of years ago with them. Brendan brings solid number also. I believe he's going to be number one. We know what Demko did during the playoff last season. Again, the Vegas goaltender, one Max Strom got hurt. So it will be very interesting. I believe Olby is going to be goalie number one. Good signature for both ways. I think Canada's got him a low price. I think Olby signed only 2 years over there is a good signature also, and see what happening. But I think Olby is going to be golden number one, and Demko is going to be number two. Talking about Olby, ex-Washington Capital, they are number 15 this year. They are going with the golden. They're one of the youngest in NHL. Samsonov, the Russian goaltender. And with the veterans, they signed the UFA from the New York Rangers, Henrik Lundqvist. Samsonov is one like Sharkus Singh can become one of the top best goaltender in NHL. He's only 22 years old. Played very well last season, 2.53, save percentage of 916. And he did not play during the playoff for Washington. He was hurt. And I think Lundqvist bring experience, can helping Samsonov also, and he can be a great goaltender number two if he can play about 30% of the game and he can be solid for the Washington Capital. He's still a great goaltender. Just now to be sure he's going to be playing out for the Capitals. Now, number 14, we have to go with the New York Islanders. We know Barry Trotz's system. We know they are great on defensive. We know what they can do. But, the departure of Thomas Greiss, the UFA with the Detroit Red Wings, that's maybe now open the door for a young guest goaltender. Now, we know what Sergei Varlamov do for them. Very great goaltender. Came from the Colorado Avalanche before. Varlamov last season had a save percentage of 9.14 and a game average of 2.62 with the Islanders. Great playoff run for him with the Islanders. He was solid. That team is really solid with Barzal, and we know they're defensive whatsoever. They lost Devon Toes to the Colorado a couple of weeks ago. They still have great defensemen. Now we know they lost also Johnny Bolchuk. Decided to retire because his injury at the eye on his eyes. But again, I think they're going to be solid with their offensive side. Now, number 13, I have to go with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, this is a really what happening with them. They let it go and they trade Matt Murray, the goaltender number one in a couple of years, the winner of the 2 Stanley Cup back-to-back with the Pens. Still the job to Fleury when the Fleury went to the Bolton for the Vegas. Now, They gave the number one to Travis Jerry. Have a great year last season. Save percentage of .921, 2.43 game average. And of course, they have the backup, Casey DeSmith, was already with this organization for many years. So I think Jerry bring solid between the pipe. I think he's a little bit better to Matt Murray. And Murray now with Ottawa Senators, signed a contract of 4 years. And then this Smith can be a good goaltender number two as a backup for sure for them. So we'll see what's going on with them. Now, number 12, we have to go with the Columbus Blue Jackets. We know this duo, they are returning for the upcoming season. John Tortorella is one of the best coach in NHL. They bring a great solid system. We know Columbus have a great defenseman with, the young all-star Jones and Werenski. We know they don't have a lot on offensive, so they play really defensively. And I think they respond very well with Korpisalo and Merce Slinkin, the recent goaltender. Both of them had a great number last year, save percentage of 911 and also 923. Both of them were solid. They play great during the playoff. They have a great run this year. Unfortunately, they got eliminated by the winner and the champion team, the Tampa Bay Lightning. But still, Columbus did very well during the playoff. I believe they are maybe one or maybe two players. They need a little bit more offensive side. They trade this year Anderson again, Max Domi. And finally, number 11, we have to go with the Dallas Star. Now, this is a little bit low for them. I really juggle a little bit about do I need putting them 11 or a bit higher because Ben Bishop got hurt, did not do well during the playoff, but could have been was amazing for them. That's the reason why they make the reason why they make the final. Could have been was amazing for the net. Last season, still, Bishop had great numbers, save percentage 9.20 and a game average of 2.50, but unfortunately he was hurt during the playoff, did not, play the level he was supposed to play. But still, he's a great team, great goaltender together. I think they're going to be great, and I think that Dallas is going to make the playoff. They're going to have maybe another shot to go all the way with their coach now. Their new head coach, Rick Barnes now. So it's great. It was in my ranking for this part number 2 from ranking number 20 to ranking number 11. Please don't hesitate to leave your comments and give us your ranking inside below this video. That would be great to see. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel under Hockey Nation Live Show. You can also find me as the host, Coach Frenchy, under any platform. And you can also sign up on their Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And that's where you can find and get all the breaking news, all the notification about hockey around the NHL. Thanks again to be with me today. Look forward to hear from you. Have a great weekend. I will see you next Monday. Have an amazing Friday, friends.